your reading for mid-September 2025. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Leo, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. All right, Leo. What's going on? Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. Okay. Leo, you have the Three of Cups as your overall energy. So it can be a celebration, a get-together, a reunion, a reconciliation even. Currently, you have the Two of Swords. So you might be feeling like you're stuck at a stalemate. Now, for some of you, you're just ignoring everything else, trying to listen to your intuition. Your challenge, the Seven of Pentacles, the card of investment. And it's also a card of reaping what you've sown. So reaping benefits, your rewards, and vice versa. Or the opposite. Could be reaping something that's not great. But I don't think that that's the case for you. So, Four of Wands in your foundation. Looking for a sense of security, stability, home, a sense of belonging. So this can have to do with a home situation for some. For some, again, like I said, what feels like home to you. What feels like your foundation. This to me almost looks like there is a bit of a pause. Because that Two of Swords to me seems like, you know what, I don't care what's going on around me right now. I've poured myself into everything and everyone, and right now I need to shut that off. And I'm not investing in anything right now but what makes me feel a sense of security. You have the Devil card, Capricorn energy. Could be dealing with one, have it in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Capricorn energy, or sorry, the Devil energy in the past could have been dealing with something that made you feel tied and bound to it. A situation, a person, could have been something toxic, an addiction. For some, it's just fear. We'll see. You have the Six of Cups on your mind. So soulmate connection, the past, authenticity, genuineness, and your outcome is the Tower. So a sudden breakdown of something, a sudden realization. Now the Tower could also be about possibly rebuilding something. So let's see what's going on here. What is this Three of Cups for Leo? Eight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. World card at the bottom of the deck. There's something here that's definitely on your mind, and it could be replaying. You could be overthinking things. Whatever it is, it almost feels like it has you jailed in your mind about it. And with this Two of Pentacles, I feel like it's how to keep things balanced, how to juggle everything. And this is becoming quite a burden on you. I like to look at the Three of Cups sometimes as a lifestyle too. So it can be the lifestyle. Maybe you're wanting to make lifestyle changes. For some of you, it's about some sort of reconciliation. Maybe this is weighing heavily on you. You're like, yeah, do I not? We'll see. Because it could also be about ending something, like a chapter closing that that has left you feeling stuck, burdened. And this Three of Cups can represent a celebration of this accomplishment. We'll see. What is this Two of Swords for Leo? Why is that in the current energy for Leo? The Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love, maybe a new love interest. And for some, The Ace of Cups can also represent self-love, new chapter in love, same person. Doesn't always have to be it's a new person. Eight of Wands, something moving quickly, messages, and the Seven of Wands, of resistance here. Four of Cups. This almost looks like to me that you're a bit closed off towards a new beginning in regards to something that you're emotionally tied to or that requires you to have an open heart. That's what it looks like. Now, with the Four of Cups, it can be, I don't know, maybe you're standing your ground, Seven of Wands. For some of you with the Four of Cups, it could be that you're already disinterested, or you're dissatisfied, or you're bored, or what is the Seven of Pentacles? Why is that the challenge for Leo? The World, the Lovers, wow, the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Four of Cups again. Gemini energy here. You have Saturn with the World card. Fixed energy as well. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Why is this the challenge, though? Because I feel like your end goal and your decision, choice, whatever, is to be in something that is absolutely long-term. Whether it's regards to money, long-term wealth, loyalty, family. This is something solid. This is something secure that you can hold on to, that you feel sure of, because it's like, I always think of the Ten of Pentacles as kind of like this tree that's already been there for a while. It's been through it. It will not be knocked down. It's so sturdy. It has roots already on the ground. But this is the challenge, though. So the challenge could be investing in something like this. For some of you, it could be a family situation that you no longer want to keep putting your time and energy into. For some of you, it's maybe even questioning if you are putting your time and energy into something that is going to be this. Why is the Four of Wands the foundation? Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, Five of Cups. Damn. For some of you, this is maybe even, I don't know, this is something long-term already. Marriage, long-term commitment, a home environment. Sense of security. I feel like you might have, Queen of Swords is the bitter Betty, right? She's not completely closed off, but she's been hurt one too many times. She has her eyes wide open. She's not taking the BS. She sees things clearly. She's sick and tired of being heartbroken, of being disappointed, of feeling sadness. For some of you, there's a loss here that maybe has occurred. Why is the Devil here? I think you're tired of fighting for something or fighting with someone. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, the Emperor, Aries energy. Hanged Man at the bottom. For some of you, the issue here was about control. Maybe there was too much masculine energy. because Wheel of Fortune is about good luck, things turning in your favor. King of Wands has that action plan. He has that spark, that fire, let's go. And Emperor's like leadership, it's authority. There's so much, but the devil is here. So like I said, to me, this could be maybe somebody wanted to control you, you wanted to control someone, or there was some sort of power struggle perhaps. I also get the sense of maybe somebody always wanting to do what they want to do. Could have been dealing with someone who's stubborn. Let's move on. Why is the Six of Cups on your mind? Oh no, you're not double parking over here. Did you see that? No, the guy's parking behind me. I have back to school night for my kids. And so I got here very early. So I decided, why not do the reading? You have the Empress, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is clarifying the Six of Cups. I feel like you're ready. It's almost like hot and ready. But you're a bit closed off with this Four of Pentacles. Because this Empress is telling me growth, self-worth, confidence, abundance. And then the Ace of Wands and Empress could be about pregnancy as well. Six of Cups can represent children, so maybe you're closed off to that idea. Maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe you don't feel safe and secure in a family situation, a marriage perhaps, and you're like, no, I don't want to do that. Maybe the situation was toxic in the past with this Devil card. Now, nonetheless, this Ace of Wands represents the power of creation with this Empress card. But the Four of Pentacles is holding on. Like, holding on tightly to something or not letting go, perhaps. This is a card of saving as well. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Leo? Five of Wands. Conflict. Okay, and maybe for some of you, maybe you have someone on your mind. Someone who you feel a strong bond to. Maybe you feel that this is your person, very attractive. For some, this is what someone thinks of you. This Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles, it almost seems like somebody who can't let go of the clashes, the arguments, kind of like holding on to that. For some, there might have been arguments about money. I also get the sense of somebody, you know how I said in the past, maybe somebody was like you can't really rely on them, in and out type of energy. I almost get the sense of like, for some of you, maybe you feel like somebody is hard to grasp. Like, how can I feel secure with you if you're all over the place? Or sometimes you're here and then sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're committed, sometimes you're not. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's move forward to this Tower card. Why is the Tower here as Leo's outcome? What is this Tower? God, it feels like such a sense of new beginning. For some of you, it might feel even like a release. Two of Wands, a decision, a choice, seeing the future. Seeing the future in the sense of like seeing the overall picture of where you want to go. Hello. Can't see. The Page of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. There's an offer here. This could be something that comes out of nowhere, maybe communication. Why is, could even be like an idea of something. Somebody could apologize. Three of Wands. Waiting. Waiting. For clarity, for truth. That Tower can represent that. Tell me more about the Tower for Leo. Eight of Pentacles, focused on something. Nine of Cups, what you want. Two of Cups, a relationship. For some of you, it's... I just saw the Judgment card. So for some of you, it is about a reconciliation. A partnership. Maybe exactly what it is that you're dreaming of. Watching, not doing anything. Open heart. Contemplating, coming in, reconciliation, 10 of Cups. For some of you, somebody comes out of nowhere to apologize. For some of you, somebody does something unexpected. Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups. High Priestess, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles. Overthinking. Why is this overthinking here? Somebody could be overthinking. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Unsure of what to do, how to feel, feeling emotionally overwhelmed. For some of you, somebody feels like they don't have enough to give you, or they feel shut out. Oh, somebody is struggling here. I almost feel like you're sitting all pretty, like, I'm going to go in this direction, and too bad, so sad. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sorry, hair is all over the place. Somebody might think that this is over. Can this start over? Is there a possibility for reconciliation? I'm telling you, somebody really wants to, this looks like a reconciliation to me. I think because you are so closed off, possibly doing your own thing is probably making you even more attractive to someone because you're unattainable. All right, what is the advice and clarity for Leo? I don't know if I was very clear with the readings. What is the advice and clarity for Leo? Mysticism. You doing your own thing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe for some of you, you always used to be very open-hearted and communicative, and now this time around you're like, no, you know what, I'm going to keep to myself, I'm going to focus on myself. Where did I take this from? I don't even know. Darn it. Mysticism. Can I rewind this? No, I don't know how to do it. Okay. Mysticism. You know what? We'll take 3. How about that? Just because I don't know where I took it from. Mysticism, perfection, and balance. So let's go ahead and read that. All right. You have 2 purple cards. What is purple? Seeing the unseen, guidance, intuition, secrets, integrity, knowledge, spirituality, inner child, mystery, and dignity. The 6th sense. Are you living in your past? Are you living your past into the future? Faith is the unspoken element here. All intentions are fulfilled with the help of spirit. All right, so let's read mysticism. A woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight, yet no woman named Aubergine has been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed and 2 are unknown to each other, a woman and a man. Surely if this mysterious woman were the guest of the man, she would have made it known. A woman approaches, the woman named Aubergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. It's wise to be the observer. Don't respond until you're certain. The unknown is not easy, but it's no longer necessary to fear. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. This is a time of trusting in the unknown. You already sense the answer, even if it's not apparent. Do not ask others for what they see, for you alone can see into the heart of the matter. Trust your intuitive powers to guide you. That's so funny. So I did an in-person, I was part of an event where I was doing in-person private readings. And I had someone I was doing a reading for, and she ended up getting this card. And it's so funny because I had asked her if she knew her placements, and I don't know if you're watching now, but if you are, hey. And it was funny. She said that she was a Leo rising, and this is the Leo reading, and this card is coming out. So that's quite interesting, actually. I don't know. And I said to her, because this says, do not ask others what they see, for you alone can see into the heart of the matter. And I told her, you don't even have to ask me. You don't even have to ask me. You already know, Leo. All right, next card you have is balance. This card may indicate a reluctance to change. You may be hesitating because of the past, but that doesn't mean you should be hasty. Weigh all sides before moving forward. This can mean the start of a relationship. Proceed slowly. Hold on, let me read the actual story. Periwinkle is a small town theater actor with big time talent. An agent arrives in town and is quite impressed with young Periwinkle. She offers him a contract and he drops everything that once mattered to him to be available for fame. Feeling unsure that this is his big break, he alienates his loved ones. He signs a contract with the agency, but there's no jobs. He's told that he must wait for the right one. He learns that waiting for a dream is not as powerful as living a loving reality. Running towards something may chase it away. Be wary of being deceived by your own desires. I take me wherever I go. Is there a part of my life that may be out of line with who I am? And your next card is perfection. Raspberry needs no makeup to accentuate her exquisite features, but she wears it anyway. She's a perfectionist. She speaks the truth all the time, believing that she's helping others by sharing her truth. While statements such as, your child is overweight, are honest, they make others avoid her. Lonely, she seeks the advice of her favorite, Elderberry, who teaches her that honesty without kindness is cruelty. Her new vulnerability allows her to see the beauty in others as well as in herself. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world, and you will see it. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. This card indicates perfection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding you desire. Maybe that's the case with you. You know what I also got with this card while I was reading it? The part of there's an inner conflict of wanting to look good and having compassion for others. It doesn't have to necessarily be like looking good physically, but looking good in the sense of like maybe you're overdoing yourself because you subconsciously, you might even be doing it subconsciously, you want other people to be like, wow, Leo, you do so much for me, you are so caring, you have such a big heart. And having compassion for others. And maybe, you know what, maybe you want to tell certain people to F off, to not, bother you. Maybe you feel completely burned out, but you're like, But you know what? It's the nice thing to do. And maybe that's the challenge here for you, to remain unattached to the outcome. Do if you want to, don't do if you don't. So there's a lot to think about here, and I feel like it's a very introspective time for you. So something might shock you in the end with that Tower card. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Can't see this. I wish I could see. Kind of. Oh, yes, we can. John O, what's up? Fun learning class. I'm doing only, sorry, you guys just saw a whole close-up of my pores and whatever. I'm only doing the sign of Leo right now. I'm not doing personal questions. So, Leo, if it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.